Hi, so I just want to give you the hitting area of the Square Golf launch monitor and also the camera tracking length of the Square Golf launch monitor. Everything I'm going to talk about today is for my Square Golf launch monitor. It may not be exactly the same as yours, or may not be exactly the same as the manual specs, but I'm just going to give you what my measurements are. So I will break this down into 4 balls. So I got ball number 1, which is to the left, my left of the monitor. Ball number 2 is in front of the monitor. Ball number 3 is in the center of the hitting area, and ball number 4 is the right side outermost area that the camera will track. So my hitting area is 6 inches by 6 inches. It's not a big hitting area. It'd be important when you get your Square launch monitor, you get really familiar where your hitting areas, and you set something up that makes it easy for you to get your ball into your hitting area. It's imperative that that the Square picks up your ball in the hitting area, because if it doesn't, you'll get misreads, you'll get no reads. So what I did is I've just marked it with 2 coins on the outside of my hitting mat. Straight lines, pretty straight lines that give me an idea of the two side lines that it's coming down. And then I just used a birdie tee on the right over here. I just use that birdie tee as the line going towards my net. And then I get a pretty good idea of where my center hitting area is. So I'll give you the specs, okay? So to find your hitting area, for me anyways, ball number 2, the one in front of the monitor, ball number 2 is 17 inches out from the monitor. And then the center of the hitting area, which is, I think I already mentioned, is 6 by 6 inches, the hitting area. Ball number 2 in the middle of the hitting area, ball number 2 is 9 inches out from the, to the right, my right, to the ball number 2. And that gives me the center of my hitting area. And then ball number 3, that's the outside that the camera is starting to track. That's the outermost area that the camera will start to track. So ball number 4, the outside of the tracking area, is 11 inches right, my right, of ball number 2, which is 17 inches out. So why do I have 4 balls set up? The reason why I have 4 balls set up is because ball number 1 and ball number 4, that is the length that the camera is tracking the ball. So that total length is 21 inches. So 21 inches is the total length for my Square launch monitor that the camera is tracking the ball and giving me my yardage and my speed and my ball speed. So it's 21 inches. So that means it's 21 inches, 6 by 6. 21 inches by 6 inches is the camera tracking area, but the actual hitting area is only 6 by 6. And I'll show you how I got that. So if I take away ball number 4 and I take away ball number 1, and then if I want to have the camera track my ball, if I take this ball away, because ball number 1 is in the tracking area, if I put this ball back into the center area, it won't pick it up. You'll hear the ding and I'll try to show you on my TV, but if I take away ball number 1, it picked it up. And I'll do the same thing now. I'll put ball number 1. I'll put ball number 1 back on, and I'll take away ball number 3. If I put ball number 3, you won't hear a ding, and it's not picking it up. But if I take away ball number 1, you hear the ding, and it picked it up. So the outermost area, if I want to hit, it picked it up. And that is the outer, that is the furthest that you can place your ball that it will track. So why is that important? Because for me anyways, it's important because if I want my square launch monitor to properly track my drivers, my woods, hybrids, long irons, I want to place my ball on the furthest right side that the camera will track, so it can track the longest flight time of that ball, the whole 21 inches. And if you do that, for me anyways, if you do that, that gives me the most accurate reads on my square launch monitor. I think it's pretty close. So if you're going to be using your driver, woods, hybrids, long irons, place your ball on the outer right edge of your hitting area, because that will give you the best tracking. So your total tracking, for me, total tracking is 21 inches by 6 inches. That is what the camera is picking up. If you're going to be using your mid irons, wedges, for me, putting it in the middle is fine. Whenever I do my putting though, putting practice, I like to have my ball where ball number 4 is, on the very furthest outside edge where the camera will track, because that will give me the longest tracking time. So you can see where I have my monitor set up, and if I putt where that ball number 4 is right now, that's going to give me 21 inches of tracking. So when I hit the putt, it doesn't really matter if this lip here, I mean, it's pretty level. It's pretty level, but I mean, it's a change in from my hitting mat to my regular turf. There is a change, but I'm not really worried about when that ball hits that, because all I'm concerned about is that 21 inches for the putting and that 21 inches for my driver and my woods and my long irons and my hybrids. I want that camera to track as for as long as it can that flight of that ball. So that's pretty important. If you're ever putting and you're using your longer clubs, find where your outermost right side where the camera will track is, and I think I am anyways, pretty impressed with the accuracy of the square. If you hit your driver, long irons, if you hit it in the center or to the left of center in the hitting area, the camera's getting about 2 inches to 4 inches of less tracking time. So get your ball placed on the right side on your outermost part of your tracking area, and then that will give you better readings for your long irons, driver, your putting. Yeah, so that's about it. I just wanted to give you that. I'll give you that stats again. So I'll just do it this way. I'll put the ball out. Ball number 1, that ball is 17 inches in front of the monitor. To this, your hitting area is a 6 by 6 inch area. I'm going to move the ball to the center. If I can see that, to the center. That is 9 inches over to the right from the previous position. If I move the ball here, that is 11 inches from the center of the ball that was at the 17 inches. So it's 17 inches out from the front of the monitor, 17 inches out from the front of the monitor, 9 inches to the center of the hitting area, 11 inches to the outermost area that the camera will track. And your total tracking area for the monitor is 21 inches by 6 inches. And then just have a couple of marks. I just use the coin and the birdie tee, and that gives me a pretty good idea of my edges of my hitting area and the center of my hitting area. So I hope that can help some guys, help some of you golfers out there. You know, I know my videos kind of suck. I'm trying. At first, I wasn't going to make a lot of videos. I thought maybe I'll make one or two. Maybe they can help people. But you know what? I ended up getting a subscriber and, you know, some comments. Really appreciate them. I think Andy was the first guy that gave me the comment. Thanks, Andy. I really appreciate that. But, you know, I'm enjoying doing these videos. I got some ideas for some more Square Golf launch monitor videos coming up. I love the Square Golf launch monitor. I just think it's a fantastic golf launch monitor in its price range. And if you can get your hands on one or you have one, hopefully maybe my videos might be able to help you. So I know some of the videos suck. I'm going to try and get better. But you know, if you'd like to support me, become a subscriber, comment, like, thumbs up. You know, I'll try to improve the quality of my videos. But I got some more ideas coming up that I'd like to, you know, have on YouTube for some Square Golf launch monitor videos. All right. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Hopefully this can help you. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Okay. Have a great day.